Hi, I'm Laura, welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I've posted here, at least. On my other channel, Laura Atal Romantic, I will link in the info box. I have posted quite a few videos there, and I've taken a little bit of a break recently, like a week and a half-ish break from like video creating. I've still been creating. One second, I'm gonna pop this. Better? It'll be better. I have been creating other things. I've been doing a lot of research and outlining for some writing projects. How my writing projects have been going. Oh, lots of progress. Not completed anything, but lots of progress. So, you know, we'll focus on the positive. If you want more in depth of the writing journey, you are more than welcome to follow on my other channel. Life-wise, things have been going really good. I'm in such an amazing headspace right now. It's like insane. Just, I don't know. I'm just so present. It's nuts. And like, I've been so calm. Like, I have my moments, but I've been so calm. Like, I'm more irritated at things disrupting my peace than my peace being disrupted, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I've been feeling. And things have been going really good. Work has been going well. I quite like the sort of structure I've got at the moment. I'm on a 3-day week, which is a bit dicey hours wise, but it gives me the free time, and has been giving me the free time to get things done that I want to get done, and I'm super grateful for that. In terms of making things for this channel, well, I'm back. But yeah, I am back making things for this channel. I do have my initial videos from the start of the year that I had meant to post and never got around to. Some of them are edited, there's some still to edit. I am still doing like project planning in the background, so I might as well share those initial videos with you, because I'm going to be close to doing my updates really soon. So we'll do that. And I've been quite good with wearing makeup. I've been quite consistent with it. I mean, it's not as much as 7 days a week, but at least 2 to 3 times a week I've been wearing makeup, so I'm very happy with the progress. And I've been back on my skincare. I know I say this every time, but I'm actually on it, like doing face masks and using my serums and scrubs and things, not just washing my face in the morning. And I'm really happy with how my skin condition has been improving. So yeah, I'll have my project plan videos coming up, some updates coming up, and after I've done this, I'm going to be filming a bit more about sort of my plans going forward for the year, like no buys, moving with less, and debt, because y'all would like a debt update, and I know you would. I'm not going to go into like specific figures because mostly I don't have specific figures, but I'll go into that in the video. I've now got a totally new mindset in terms of money and consumerism and purchasing. And again, I'll talk about that. My main focus at the moment is establishing myself into a position where I can earn my own money, and I am taking it very seriously, like incredibly seriously. I'm actually in talks with like estate agents for a workspace, so I'm super excited about that. It's a huge risk I'm about to take. It's a huge risk, but if you don't take big risks, you will never have the big reward. And as we've established, the things I want to achieve, I can't achieve at home. And if I don't take this step, it's never gonna happen. It's just never gonna happen. But my current position at work at the moment is like housekeeping. It gives me a lot of time to think and I listen to a lot of music while I'm there. I listen to a lot of music, a lot of podcasts. I've even been using my my audiobook credits in Spotify, and honestly it's been amazing, and I've gotten a lot of information, done a lot of personal development just from that time. I do a lot of work when I'm on the bus to and from work. Either I'm writing something, or I've got a little, what do you call it, Bluetooth keyboard that I type onto my phone with. I'm constantly doing something, and I'm utilizing my planner a lot more to try and make the most of my time. As I've always said before, it's all about being intentional and following through, and I'm out the wazoo with intention. Following through, however, is another skill I need to learn, the discipline of, even when I've been annoyed by something, I still need to crack on and get work done. It is hard to be creative when you're not in a good headspace. It really is, but if you want to pursue a creative path, you have to find methods and strategies, that what I'm looking for, or mechanisms. I can't think of the word, but you have to find some way to be able to continue even when it's a bad day, because if I'm having a bad day, I still have to go and make beds, you know, I still have to go and scrub bathroom floors. Your bad day should not be impacting your ability to earn an income, and that is what I've basically been overcoming in the last few months. I've been taking the writing itself a lot more seriously since about October of last year. I've spoken about this before on my other channel, but I'll give you guys a wee recap for anyone who's not been over there. I've been taking my writing really, really seriously. After I'd finish work, I would pop into a cafe and sit down for like an hour and do a bunch of writing. Like I say, I've got the keyboard for writing on the bus journey to and from work, which is anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes. So half an hour and 45 minutes of just typing away. People look at you like you're nuts, but it's fine. I'll bear it. I'll bear it. And I've really gotten a lot of progress. I do need to recenter my focus a little bit, and I think that by tapping into all these other little outlets and getting all these other little balls going or rolling, however you want to say it, then I'll be able to not have all of this sort of little tweety birds on my shoulder. I'm not thinking angels and demons, but they're just these little tweety birds that are speaking. So being like, oh, you could do this, so you should be doing this, so you should be doing this, so what about this project? Yeah, kind of like that. So yeah, that's just how it's been lately. Trying to answer the little tweety bird calls and just get things done, and I've been getting a lot done, and I'm really, really happy with where I am at the moment. 1 second. I have been feeling better, I've been dressing better, my emotions have been way more stable. Like I say, they're not 100%, they're like 90% where they ought to be. I'm super, super happy, and yeah. In the middle of doing a bit of spring cleaning in the house. I'm currently decluttering my clothes because there's things that I've just been hanging on to that I'm just never gonna wear, and I've had all my stuff out of the drawers and getting them washed. You know, things that just, you know, when they just sit in the drawer too long and they start getting a musty smell. So I've just been doing a load of laundry, refreshing my own clothes and changing over like damp traps and things, because there's so many of those in this room. And like I said, I do want to move with less stuff. I don't know when we're going to move, but I'm hoping to make it happen sooner rather than later. I know it's going to happen sooner rather than later, and it's not going to be a council let we're going to, it's going to be a property we own. That's a decision I've made, mostly because we're adequately housed, so getting a property from the council will be very difficult, even though we're not adequately housed. The space increased from our last property, as I've said, is marginal. It actually feels like there might be more square meters in this property, but the use of the space makes it negligible, makes the size increase negligible. Like, where they've given you more space is not where you needed space. Like, I don't need a broader kitchen. Counter space would have been nice though. More counter space would have been nice. I don't need a broader kitchen. I don't need a broader hallway. What I need is the bedrooms to be broader. I need the living room to be broader. You know, in the old house we also had like alcove space, so now it's like once we got our furniture into this place, it just, any size increase, it was obliterated when she got the furniture in. It actually feels a lot smaller and more claustrophobic in this house than it did in the other one. So when we move again, it's going to be to either a 4 or 5 bed property. Do we need 5 beds? No, but it would be nice if the kids each had their own bedroom, because they're such different ages. Like Luna's almost 9, she's going to be 9 this year. So she technically can't share with a boy, she can't share with any of her brothers. But by the time Mikey is 5, Rowan is going to be, how old would he be? 11. And technically speaking, there is an age, I think it's like 12 or 13, that boys are supposed to have their own room as well. It's just how they I don't know, people do what they want. I get it. But in terms of when you're applying for council properties, there's ages, and so like a boy who's like in their teens can't share with a boy who's like 6, which is what would roughly happen in our case, or thereabouts. So yeah, looking for a large property with more bedrooms would be great. So I'm just going to throw on a quick eye. I am working my way through the Tartelette palette. I did not record a Pan That Palette video at the start of this year. I don't know if I will do one specifically. I mean, I like the idea of Pan That Palette, but like, when have I ever made any progress? I mean, admittedly, the last few years have not been the greatest in general, but I don't know, I just don't make a whole lot of progress with eyeshadows. This palette is doing really well though. I mean, I'm almost finished, I think you can see it, I'm almost finished this Charmer shade at the top. I've hit pan on Smarty Pants, I'm almost hitting pan in Funny Girl. The dip in Sweetheart is getting huge, same with in Rebel. And Smoke Show is very close to hitting pan. So you know, I'm working my way through it. I honestly, guys, I don't have a desire to purchase any, well, not any makeup, but I don't have a desire to purchase lots of makeup. There's like maybe a palette or 2 that I have my eye on. I don't have like a huge desire to purchase lots of makeup, a few bits here and there. But I'm really enjoying using, I'm in that golden phase where I'm really enjoying using my makeup again. And as I've finished a couple of things so far this year as well already, which is always a great feeling. I know it goes without saying, it does take a long time to use app makeup. It really does. Even more so when you're not using it regularly. But even now I am using it regularly, it still is a stark reminder that it does take a long time to go through certain types of products, especially like eyeshadow. And eyeshadow was my biggest point of consumption. Like, I would buy lots of eyeshadow palettes. Like, I would probably have enough eyeshadow to last me the rest of my life. and I'm not getting to the ones I really, really want, but at the same time, I'm still not at the point where I feel comfortable decluttering it all. Because there are still things that I really like I love having the colour options of, say, like the main squeeze palette from Colourpop. I like having those reddish colour options. I would never use that palette on its own anymore. I'm not in that phase of life anymore. But I like having those colours to be able to work in, but at the same time, do I need like 20 of the same colour variation, you know? But I'm not ready to take that step yet. I am, however, going through my clothes, like I said. That is a big step for me. It's been years since I've decluttered my clothes, because the last few times I had decluttered my clothes, I genuinely feel I was decluttering them for the wrong reason. I was decluttering them because I had voices in my ear telling me, oh, you own too many clothes. It's like, I will own the clothes that I love until they are no longer serviceable or I no longer love them. And I do go through phases with my clothes. Like, if I don't wear something for 6 months, it's possibly because I'm not into that aesthetic at the moment. Like I was telling Nick earlier today, I will go from I want to be a hot secretary to I want to be a gypsy queen to being a band geek in jeans and t-shirts. I go through variations and phases with my look and aesthetic, but they always cycle back round, so I don't want to get rid of them, especially when they're things I do love, even if I haven't worn them for 3 months. Plus, in the last 10 years, I've spent about half of that either pregnant or recovering from pregnancy. So, size is an issue. Getting into the clothes was also an issue. But there are things I'm not feeling anymore, that I'm not loving anymore, and that are just generally worn out, that need gotten rid of. Like wearing those spaghetti strap baby doll dresses that came across the top of your knee, that were really popular from Topshop, like back in 2012. I used to wear the crap out of those, like the ones that are like t-shirt versions as well. I used to wear them all the time. I wear it now, it like ages me 20 years. Like I look like I'm pushing 50, trying to get into my granddaughter's clothes. Oh, I had to pop out really quickly just then. School called, I had to go check on little miss, because little Rosie's now off at nursery. Oh, it's exciting. She's loving it. Loving it. Oh, that was sore. That was sore. Let's grab the concealer and fix that. But oh man, it is rather windy outside. So my mascara, mascara's melting everywhere. Let's just fix that. But yeah, I'm glad to, as always, I'm glad to be back filming videos again. I'm glad to be making content. I was still going over on the other channel, like I said, and no, I'm really happy with everything that I've done over there. So it's not like I had a complete break from making videos. I just wasn't making videos here or uploading the ones I had made. And I'm getting into a nice rhythm of content creation. I think I might have to move this the camera further back next time I film, because I feel like I'm up in your face. But yeah, so I have a whole host of things coming, and there's other projects that I'm working on that I'm going to be excited to share with you in the future. So we'll see how things pan out with securing this outside the home space. And if everything goes well with that, then there is going to be, it's just going to be like the echo that triggers the avalanche. I'm so excited for it. So keep me in your thoughts. Keep me in your thoughts and hope that this all works out and that the deal goes through and that I get this outdoor space and everything will come together finally, and I can achieve all these things I've been talking to you guys for years about, and it's gonna be stellar. It's gonna be stellar. But yeah, in the meantime, I will have videos coming up on this channel. I will have videos coming up on the other channel. I'm starting some blog posts on the website. I no longer use thatgallewaygirl.com. It is lauraetal.co.uk. I think. I'm pretty sure it was .co.uk. I'll link in the info box. Everything will be in the info box. Editing self. Please, for the love of God, write everything down that I'm telling you to put in the info box, or you are going to hate yourself in like an hour's time. And I've even rebooted my group on Facebook. Some of you are already members there. It's more of like a mum motivation mental health group. That was an avenue that I was going down towards before everything hit the fan. So I'm so happy to be back doing that. Like, that is, it warms my heart to be able to share that information with people and have it help people and lift their spirits, even if it's just lifting their spirits for a moment, reading and getting that reassurance. Even if I can't specifically help individual people yet, just doing that, it just warms my heart to be able to offer that sort of support, the support that I didn't have, you know. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna quickly refresh my cup of tea, and then I'm gonna come back and film some more videos, and I can edit like a demon and get them up, and it's gonna be awesome. Oh man, the sun's coming out. That's great. It was absolutely bucking it down with rain this morning, and then it's howling wind right now, and now the sun's coming out. Like that storm that came this past weekend, the kids were off school for it. It was like, it was windy. It was windy, but there is a building a couple up at the end of the street. There's been this stack of cardboard boxes outside of that building for months now. For months. And they didn't move. So it was windy, but it wasn't that windy. So yeah. It was a bad windy day. It would not have been nice to be out in, but there wasn't a lot of, I could see the concern, the preventative measures, but in the aftermath it did seem like a bit of an extreme take. Although, on the other hand, worse things could have happened. There was a storm here like 2 years ago that was horrible. Like, we were having flickering lights, and people were losing their sheds and all kinds of things. Like, the worst thing that happened around here was a mattress that had been left out by the bins got flopped on its side and dragged along the street a little bit, but didn't move the cardboard. So you know, it is what it is. It's a very confusing. I don't know why I'm talking about weather with you, but here we are. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.